Yo. We live as a motherfucker. Fuck your opinion. Banger time.
AJB, you so stuck.
Ooh, Rod Grams, turn that beat up.
Glock 9, heart be thumping, I can't wait no time. Gotta get him, gotta slide, gotta hit him. Keep a fire on me, not to lie, miss my dead homies. Better shovels in my graveyard, standing in the mirror, looking at my scars. Why was life so hard? Every bitch I met was scoring, every bar I roll was strong. When them Percocet went off, I'ma go back to my coffee. Go to sleep, ooh, just open my teeth, ooh. Posted with my heater, in the black car, my feet up. Shining bright, can't see us. All these op niggas wanna be us, but they only get beat up, but they only get repercussions. Several times, I told you not to fuck with me, you tried it. Next thing you know, you died. Now they trying to get me loaded, but ain't going without no fight. C12 shit out they lights, ain't going without no stripes. Had to bite a zebra, had to fight my teacher. He was misleading, left him fucking bleeding. 2 Glock 40s, no bodyguards, I don't need them. Tryna fit my plate with broken hearts, it bittersweet. Glock 9, heart be thumping, I can't wait no time. Gotta get him, gotta slide, gotta hit him. Keep a fire on me, not to lie, miss my dead homie. R.I.P. my dog, R.I.P. they dogs. We just spent them niggas. Bro, I got your killer. Before I go, so they gon' feel me. Everything I wrote be real. But these whole niggas be trippin'. Main reason they get killed. You can't let them bitches get you in your feelings. You can't worry about them niggas, just forget them. I don't wanna hold no grudge, so I forget him. Even though I still might kill him. Glock 9, heart be thumping, I can't wait no time. Gotta get him, gotta slide, gotta hit him. Keep a fire on me, not to lie, miss my dead homie.
And your face is just.
Yo.
It's somebody's son. I know it. I get it. But my man said, I fought a zebra, and then I fought my teacher.
Hey man, it might be some something behind those bars, man. I can't.
I mean, I'm not up on a whole lot of today's slang.
Right.
Who's a zebra? Is a zebra slang for something?
That's what I'm saying. So it might be some stuff behind them bars, man. So I don't know.
Okay, well,
I mean, more than likely is nothing behind it, but I'm just
you know these people.
Nah, man. I
All right,
find stuff.
This is straight trash, man. That one's just straight trash. I'm sorry to douse
you was gonna give him the discount if I said I know him. Oh yeah, that's my man's.
This shit it would have been this alright.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my man. That's my man's. I work with his moms or something like that. Yeah, I mean, you did set that up because you could have just said, "Man, this shit garbage." Nah, man, if you like it, you like it. I mean, I had this one dude on here, man. His stepmother was like, he old as shit, man. He said, he was, what I'm saying. I mean, I thought the song was alright, but the dude looked old. You know what I'm saying? He looked like our age and shit. Right. Stepmother actually went on him. I was like, damn. I know. I mean, it was kind of, but hey.
Listen, music is music, man. It's just, I've said it repeatedly over and over on this show that the cadence it's all the same shit, man. These kids are not original whatsoever. You can still do something like this, but spin it your way.
Yeah.
It's everybody does it.
He did that was the Migos jump.
Right.
Yeah, that's where that come from. Actually, they kind of got. I guess they got the patent on that. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. But let me introduce the show, man. Hey, man,
live from the pit.
What it do? Live from
the pit that don't give a shit.
This is Fuck Your Opinion, a podcast. I'm Don Gotti Nash, and I'm joined by
I am
Cuzzo
Doc Gray Beard. AKA Big Nasty, AKA I might be your daddy.
Hey, so you gonna switch the name up? every week.
Every now and then.
Every now and then, yeah. Sometimes it's a little something, man. I'm about to drop me an instrumental CD in a couple of weeks, man. Once I can get this shit mixed up. Yeah. I've been making beats forever, man. But I'm about to start releasing that shit.
Okay.
Like I already got my little album cover, and then I'm just about to start releasing some of that music.
I got it. You know, might not have a 16, but I got a hard 8. Pause.
And then I'm gonna start releasing an instrumental album after every like 10 beats. Like every 10 beats, I'm just gonna put an album out. I call this shit Got Instrumentals. That's the name of that's gonna be the name of the albums. Okay. Volume 1. Coming soon. But I keep getting the error and shit. So I gotta get the mix in order. Did I fade out?
Yeah, you did. You're frozen like there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but I gotta get the mix in order because I keep getting turned down. But you know what I'm saying? It's coming. It's coming soon. Got Instrumentals. Yep.
Keep doing you.
Yeah, man. But that's what's up, man. But man, this has been a crazy week for the news, man. I mean, like with that Will Smith shit is just like, because I thought that was. I mean, as I be looking, we gonna watch it in a second or so. When I'm looking at the slap, it just looked like fake. This shit looked like it looked like a fucking action scene. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a James Bond. Who slaps like that? You know what I'm saying? It was like an action, and then they did. You know how they used to do the little slap jump where they the little slap thing that make the sound. It just seemed like that. But
he gave him the wrestling slap where he slaps his leg. I gotta see that. I gotta see if he slapped his leg.
Yeah, before that shit to be a fake, somebody has to take somebody got to take the hit on that. So it's like, do you want that? And I'm talking about like the image hit. Like so Chris Rock, for this shit to be fake, he gotta look like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he on one end he looked like one. On another end,
it's Chris Rock though. He's not.
On another end, he took it as he ate the joke.
Yeah.
So he looked kind of tough when you look, because it was like he just like really.
Well, you know what, man? Here's what we say on that. Like at first, I thought it was a punch, but realized it was a slap. And I was like, damn, he took that punch well. And I was like, he ain't even stagger, dude. But then realized it was a slap or a supposed slap.
Yeah, but the slap was more like a action slap. It was like a James Bond. Then he left the stage like he was James Bond and shit. But
no. He left like play. You know what? Let's play it. And as he walks away, I'm gonna tell you who it is that he walked off like. It was one of his movie characters. The whack movie character that he played.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith.
Which character is that, man? It's not the what's the movie? Was he like a guru or something, like a
Nah, his wackest movie that he's ever made, bro. That was Wild Wild West.
Oh, you got. I'm thinking of the movie he did with the white dude.
And he tucked his hand in his belt and swagged it off with his hand, just like Jim West in the movie.
Will Smith.
He's about this getting boxing stance.
Will Smith just smacked the out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay.
Right there. That he was about to go in.
You think he's about to go in?
He because if you heard right there, he was like, no. That's what he goes. No, he was about to go in on this dude and Jada. He just stopped. He just thought about it and said, you know what? He just came up and smacked me. They may all come up here and jump me.
Yeah, he took the gentleman slide out of that jump. But I mean, and that's like right now, that was me. Will would have got Will somebody would have been laid out on the stage.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna do that to me, bro. I mean, whether I lose the fight or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Somebody gonna be laid out on the stage because you fuck around and throw that wild right, and then Will just like alley punch you.
You come up on that stage, and right there, I'm ready. I'm not putting my hand behind. And now here's the other thing: a lot of people are saying because they think it's fake, his hands behind his hand, his hands behind his back. He's leaning in, embracing for the slap.
And then you said, right here is where you thought he was. That's where he's about to let it go. He's about to let it go at this point.
He was about to let it go at that point. He was about to say something, and he was like, "Nah."
Yeah, he didn't eat the jump though.
Yeah, he already ate it, but he was about to eviscerate that entire family comedically.
Right. Yeah, and he could get him. He actually could get him if he wanted
absolutely. to. Listen, I don't know if you've been looking at a lot of the different comedians that have been blasting this. They are going in. Corey Holcomb.
I was just looking at the Corey Holcomb movie before I got back on.
Holcomb, my man said.
I heard the Harvey.
Yeah. He, the guy on his sidekick. Yeah, she has alopecia or something. And Corey said, yeah, August Allenstein had alopecia of her pussy. Yeah. She had all the pieces.
I think it was a bitch move, man. I told my wife was saying, you know how women are. Yeah, man, that's so he stood. Nah, yo, that shit was a bitch move, man. It's like, that's one of the biggest events.
Here's the deal, man. A bitch. Your spouse, your wife, can get your ass in trouble.
Right.
Because Will was laughing, enjoying the
Oscars. That's another thing. He was actually laughing at the joke.
Correct. And then he did this.
You seen her, but you seen her though. You seen her.
And he went like this.
You see her, yo.
And then as soon as he saw his face was like.
So what he didn't want that. He didn't want that home shit, did he? He didn't want what he was going to get on the ride back to the house. He didn't want that conversation.
Oh, you ain't do shit.
Oh, you
let him talk this. You do this. You ain't shit.
That's what women. That's see.
Is that face that he made?
Women are that's the manipulation, man. Like like he had no choice. I mean, he kind of looking at it, it's like he didn't have a choice.
So I've been telling the story since this happened. I've been telling the story since it happened. I'm not the same person medically wise anymore, right? So my wife was screaming on a guy tossing garbage in our work dumpster. So now, as soon as I hear this, this was before the Will Smith stuff. I actually had the Will Smith face like, oh. And I'm going back there like, damn it, I can't fight nobody. And she's sitting there screaming on this dude. What am I going to do? So I had to tell her, babe, stop. I can't do that, right? She's like, I'll whoop his ass. But point being is, women can get your ass whooped if you do the wrong thing.
Yeah, and then can you take a loss.
Yep, you take the L, and then you a bigger bitch. You a bigger bitch in your house.
Take the L.
Oh, you can't whoop his ass. You can't do the Chris Rock knocked you out.
Oh yeah, and you can't. I mean, because you can't win them. You can't win them arguments at that point. Yeah.
What if Chris Rock knocked out I Am Legend, man? What if MC Gusto knocked out I Am Legend?
If black people turned the Oscars into the mini version of the 99 Source Awards. Y'all went for that shit? I'm embarrassed for you. But I don't think it was staged. I don't think it was staged. I think that every man who is of a certain age, over 45, every man
I ain't even
allows an evil, cankerous whore to be in their presence at age 45 and older. If you allow an evil, wicked bitch who fuck her son's friend to accompany you on your shoulder in public, you ain't gonna get nothing but drama. Let's just start saying that. You cannot sit up front at the Oscars with a bald head, bitch, and expect nobody not to say something. It is impossible. You cannot be, when, as my man Willie D said, bald head hog. Even Lupita had a wig on. Lupita, whatever. Lupita, African bitch had some hair. She knew better than that. That bitch was like, I'm going to put on something, fuck that bullshit up front. This nigga came to the Oscars with a bald head bitch that fucked y'all son, homie, in y'all house.
The Cosby, he threw the Cosby in there trying to live.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
He went in.
Yeah, man, you can't. Yeah, I mean, you.
I mean, me and my wife talked about it, man. That this. So I feel sorry for Will. It's what I said in regards to how his demeanor changed when look. But what it is this man over the last 2 years has been more or less emasculated. This dude has been poked at, memed, made fun of. I mean, come on, man. His wife, like Corey said, his wife knocked down a young dude. Yep, knocked down a kid. You know what I'm saying? That in itself, there's cheating, and I said this, and it's not the word easier, but a woman can forgive cheating. Whereas in a man, that shit is deep. That shit is like embedded. You know, and this dude that's all he's heard for the last 2 years. So now this shit happens, and he's like, yo, you know, Chris Rock was just in it, you know, the person in the way. He finally snapped, went up there, smacked the dude, came back, and that felt for him, I would have to assume, 2 years worth of memes and jokes and prodded, and you ain't a man, and having your wife put you on the red table, bro, and talk about having sex with another man, and he looked stupid at the red table.
He looked dumb. He looked dumb as shit. And then this last shit was just, he looked even stupider because, like I said, he was laughing, man.
Yeah,
like,
man.
And it was, you know, like, because that shit just happened. Like he had to change his whole fucking, like he had to get mad in 15 seconds. You know what I'm saying? He had to wipe that smile off his face and get mad in 15 seconds. But if you,
it's like I said, man, when my man and looked over and you could see it. You could see it. My man just like, you just felt him the hilarious, the humor was gone. I was like, oh shit, here we go. That's what that was. That's what that was. Oh shit, here we go.
Even the outburst, that shit was, because you don't come from that to that. It's more shit behind it than just
man.
Yeah,
I would not be surprised.
That joke wasn't that joke wasn't
it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. No, it wasn't bad at all. I mean, he talking about, you know, she's the only one up in there with, you know, the bald head.
Yeah.
So
and then that's some comedian shit. If you look at comedy, you always see somebody in front. Like it is what it is.
You heard Chris talking about, yo, that was a nice one. I was, you know, that wasn't even, you know, he was about again. That wasn't even. He goes, that was a nice one. Yo, I feel for Will. I'm kind of with Corey, where dude has to get a divorce. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, because right now, man, you're looking like Boo Boo the Fool protecting someone who did not protect you. She did not.
She should have, and she didn't even reach to stop him.
I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about the Austin Alzina, whatever his name is. She didn't protect the body.
But I'm saying even in that, like you know, like she already know. I mean, she already know the shit the dude been through. So I mean, at the end of the day, man, she could have threw him something, man, because it's just more embarrassment for him. You know what I'm saying? But it's more embarrassment for him, man. And did he apologize on his Instagram? I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line. I was wrong. I'm embarrassed. My actions were not indicative of a man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. I mean, you did it. Fuck it. I mean, you know what I'd rather a motherfucker do, man? And I would probably mention this almost. I'd rather a motherfucker that say, man, I'm sick of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of being but you know, I'd rather you just go ahead and be a bad guy. Like, you know, a wrestler. Just be a motherfucking bad guy. You fans ain't shit. You fans ain't shit. Yeah, you just might as well turn heel and be like, yo, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of living this way. I'm sick of being the good guy. He deserves that shit.
You know who you just described, though? You know who you just described? Kanye.
Yeah.
He's that. He goes, you know, he's the bad guy. Fuck it.
Yeah, then I just seen he had the game and shit with Kim and shit the other day. So I guess they finally didn't put that shit back together. Let me see what's up next, man. The next thing is the team, man. What's your take on this team falling, man? I'm gonna play this.
Fox 5's Jim Loke.
The gift that keeps on giving.
He's everywhere.
Good news to pass along.
News anchor.
The shit might have ended my amusement park career, man.
Jim Loke. One more good reason to stay with us. Fox 5. Stay ahead.
I got the video.
Breaking news.
We have breaking news in the investigation into that deadly accident at Icon Park's free fall ride.
Fox 35 just getting the ride's operation manual, and it shows 14-year-old Tyree Sampson was above the maximum weight limit for that ride. Fox 35's Holly Bristow is live with the breaking details. So, Holly, what are we learning at this point in the investigation?
Well, I just got my hands on that manual that came from the state this afternoon. It's something that the ride operators have to turn into the state of Florida when they're applying for their license here. And here's what we learned. Per the manufacturer's guideline, 14-year-old Tyree Sampson was simply too big for this ride, the Orlando Freefall. Take a look. The maximum passenger weight is 287 pounds. Tyree Sampson's dad tells us that Tyree weighed 340 pounds. If you do the math, that is 53 pounds over the limit. Also in the manual, under limitations, it says, quote, large people, be careful. When seeing if large guests fit into the seats, check that they fit within the contours of the seat and that the bracket fits properly. If not, do not let this person ride. Tyree's father questioned why his son was allowed to ride this ride when Fox 35 News spoke with him.
This one particular ride decided, yeah, we can take you. Come on, get on. You know, when nobody else allowed him to get on the rides. So I wonder what happened between now and then what made him say, come on, we can get on this ride.
Now, I did speak with an industry expert today. He says sometimes it's difficult for those who operate rides like this to have that conversation with guests about their weight, that it can be quite uncomfortable. But he says, however uncomfortable it may be, it is a necessary conversation because weight could play a key role in safety or lack thereof in situations like this. For now, reporting live in Orlando, Holly Bristow, Fox 35 News.
Meanwhile, a memorial for Tyree Sampson continues to grow as this investigation continues.
Let's get out to Fox 35's Stephanie Buffamonte. She continues our live team coverage at Icon Park. And Stephanie, a vigil for that team is about to get started there.
Yeah, the memorial service will be starting here shortly. We just heard from an organizer.
So, yeah, man. Oh, I mean, I've actually seen some of the video is horrible, man. Dang. And this actually, yeah, I'm done with amusement park rides.
Not me.
I actually don't like the I'm actually fucked up off of those type of rides anyway. The drop zone,
okay,
stunt tower. I never those ones kind of fucked me up anyway. Those would be the ones I wouldn't get on anyway. Because that should have had me fucked up when I be on them. So
I'm a roller coaster junkie. Those rides, I mean, I can do them.
Could you still do them in your condition now or no?
But now, no. That's what sucks. I asked that question. They were like, "You're a rat, my friend.
Yeah,
you are officially retired." So I'm glad I got a lot of riding in the last couple of years. But now, yeah, I'm a rat.
Yeah, I love roller coasters too, man. I love roller coasters. I just don't like the drop jumps. Them drop jumps kind of, yeah. But yeah, man, the actual video is I just seen the video. You can see him coming out the thing. It just, man.
I mean, it's sad, man, and I know as a parent, you look for someone to blame.
I mean, I know it ain't no.
I mean, number one, nobody's how much you weigh. I don't know if that conversation came up, but if you fit in the ride and they clicked it in,
it's a tough thing. But yeah, it's like because either way it go, somebody's gonna get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Even hey, what you mean? How much you know what I'm saying? It's going you go from that angle. Then it's like, hey, what you mean? How much you weigh? This guy.
We call it back when I was much bigger. It's called the walk of shame. It's the walk of shame. You can't fit on the ride.
And I've gotten to a point. I have gotten actually heavy. I've gotten heavy to where I couldn't get on a certain ride before. Like as far as like the seatbelt not getting. I mean, it's actually it is actually rough feelings. But I've gotten big.
I'm sure you had to get up off stage left, and you had to do that walk of shame by yourself, right? So I mean, that's what should have happened to this kid, man. It should have been. But hear me out. Again, what I was about to say is, there's a ride over in Six Flags here called King the Car. So in my bigger days, I had it was just one click. They barely got the click on. One click. And they looked over to the guy, and the guy, gave the thumbs up. And I'm like, yo, you sure?
I know, because you need to hear that.
Yeah. So now years later, as I lost all the weight, they went click, 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 click.
Yeah, but that one joint had you thinking that one pop away. Yeah, one pop away.
And they were rushed. They were forcing that one click, bro. So when they clicked it in, I'm looking. I was a little nervous, but I'm like, all right, well, listen, it is what it is. Now I could have very well popped it out on the turn, and maybe I would have fallen out. I don't know, but that's the chance that the young man took by getting on there. They probably one clipped him, and off he went.
Yeah, and that comes down with the momentum. So it's like,
right.
And if you ain't, and it's like from where you fell from was, bang.
I mean, it's tragic, man. Again, I hate like pointing fingers at him or pointing fingers at parents or whoever, because I heard the dad talking about, well, he wasn't allowed on the other ride. What happened to go? He went on this ride. It's like I just said, he got hit probably with the one click.
Yeah.
Don't go on the one click. I look back at that now, bro. Like I should not have gotten on that ride with one click.
See, the ride it happened. The ride shit probably happened to me. Actually, it happened to me once. And we got Six Flags down here, man. I couldn't get on the Joker joint one time. Like it just couldn't. I couldn't. Yeah, and then one time I barely got up. And then I like that takeoff on that Joker joint. I like the takeoff. That's the only thing with that. It takes off real fast. Like if they could find a way to just make it a little interesting when you go up, that'd be a hell of a ride. But it takes off real fast. Like that's probably one of the fastest starting. I mean, I guess the one you get on the Kingdom copy, I've been watching. We was gonna come up there and try to get on that ride. That shit look amazing. But that takes off fast.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But we got the super.
It's got to get over.
Yeah. Our fastest down here is the Superman. The Six Flags down here. Ours is like a smaller Six Flags, but I mean it got some pretty much. But the Superman is part. But I got on that one time where I struggled getting the, it was almost a struggle, like trying to get it to get that click in, but I was good. And yeah. But I, like you said, you don't, that one clicker had you like, no, I don't think I would have rolled that show. You must have really wanted to ride that Joe. That one click would have. All right.
Yep.
Hey, fuck that. I'm not right. Yeah, I probably I wouldn't have got on off of that one click. I gotta have. I gotta have the multiple clicks, man. It made me feel like
you gotta have a couple clicks.
Bing, bing. You know that one jump. Bing.
Yep.
Yeah, you back.
And I mean, my man had his foot. He had his foot on the chest plate.
Right. He's trying to get you in there too. I mean, they do be trying to,
Yeah.
They try to accommodate. Yeah, they do try to accommodate, but I guess a lot of times that, like even with the dude, and I'm not making no excuse, but I'm pretty sure it's been times where that's happened, where somebody barely do and it probably worked. It just take that one time though. Now,
that's all it takes.
I'm gonna say they're gonna get paid. I mean, it ain't going. It's not.
I don't know if they will.
You don't think so? I think they're getting paid, man. Because even the book, you know what I'm saying, 340.
Right, but again, do they have a scale? Are they fortunate? Are they part of the carnival thing? I'll guess you wait. Again, who had the conversation?
I got you. I got you, man. That'd be so.
When you look at somebody, you don't know how. Listen, I don't know. He might be, over 300, but he may look 285 to me.
Right.
And we got him in.
You got a point. You got a point. I mean, and I'm pretty sure they ain't got no bullshit.
It's going to be conversation. To the instructor, whoever it was, which is probably a kid. A lot of these places now have kids as operators. Because that's all Six Flags was over here.
Yeah,
all children.
Definitely. You'll get the lifer. There's always the lifer that's that's been there. But yeah, it's definitely 90%.
Right. So children. Again, if they clicked them in, they looked at each other and did that. That means that he's in. He's harnessed. Off he goes.
I think they get paid, man. Even though it don't help.
I would hope so.
I don't think it. It don't help the situation.
Right. That's what I'm gonna say. It doesn't matter how much money he gets. He's not gonna. It's not coming back.
Yeah. It don't help the situation.
But, again, it just. Here's more or less what I'm looking at though. 347 pounds.
Yeah, he was like 6'7". Dude he's like 6'7" though. Yeah, he was a nice sized dude, man.
Okay.
Like he was a football player, 14. Like he just was big. So it wasn't like he was he just was probably would have they might motherfucking lawyer might be like.
Here's the point then. So there was two pictures of what's my man's name? KD and John. How do you say his name? Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
So the two pictures of them, they both weigh the same.
They
but
do.
My man from Milwaukee is cut diesel. Meanwhile, KD looking stick figure-ish, but they weigh 240 each. And you say to yourself, how, Sway? So that's my point with this kid. If you're telling me he's 6'7", he's tall, 6'7" ain't fat, right? So it ain't fat. So I don't know. He may look 280 to the dude. That's where I'm telling you how stuff like that is how he's going to get off. How they won't get paid. It's interpretation.
Yeah, it's definitely about the said he was 6'5", 340, according to his dad. There it is. That's like they already.
Right, but again, I wish that I was prepared for this and had you looking at the Giannis and KD, because I just saw it the other day online, and I was like too. I was like, wow, how is that possible? They both weigh the same.
Damn. Hold on, my camera tripping right now. Hold
The official drink of Graybeard.
You said the official drink. What's the official drink?
We got the official drink of Graybeard. Diet Snapple, that half and half, boy. That
Diet Snapple. Oh yeah. I like
this
the Diet Snapple.
This baby is straight fire.
All right, man. Let me get to this next. I'm actually on my other camera. This Step Lover sent me this today, man. It's kind of like what you would do, man. We actually probably can answer this thing that Step sent me. Let me see. So, man's dying wife asks if she can have sex with her ex just one last time. Like, you looking like that?
Bitch, go to hell.
That's a go to hell.
So here's what this should be telling you, man. The man. She's been hitting dude throughout your marriage.
Right.
That's what that's telling you. That she need to hit that one more time?
Just one last, just one more. Yeah. Hey, what do you do, man? What do you do in the situation, man? What do you do, man? Do you give her a wish? Let her be?
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna fuck your mom then.
That's hey, you petty.
That's all. When you die, I'm bend her over in our bedroom. I'm gonna knock her down.
So you petty like that?
Oh shit! Am I? Right. Shit. My middle name Petty. That's probably gonna be my name next week. Petty Pete.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, I would have to be petty off of that too, man. That's
I'm telling you though. Come on, dude.
I mean, but do you?
She's been hitting it.
Shit, I might have to. Shit, I might have to just. You might have to go ahead. You might have to get through this shit on your own. I don't know. Shit,
I'm done. You know what? Let him come take care of you.
Yeah.
One last time.
You might have to get rid. Yeah, you might have to get rid of this. Yeah, you might have to deal with this and make your arrangements. I'm out. I don't even think I'm coming to the motherfucking
Yeah, you know what? I'm stealing this. This is going on the page in a little bit. Yeah, I gotta see it. Yeah, this ain't right.
Yeah,
this ain't right.
Yeah, I definitely will have to. Yeah, yeah, I'm out.
Let me see if she'll answer. See if she'll, because this is.
Yeah, that's definitely a crazy one, man. What y'all would do out there, man, if your spouse.
See if you can hear this. See if she don't curse me out first.
Hello.
Hey, you're on the show, so I have a question for you. You ready?
I guess.
Can you hear her? All right.
Yeah, I can hear.
Right. So a man's dying wife asks if she can have sex with her ex just one last time. What's the answer to that?
A man's dying wife asks if she can have sex with her ex for one more night.
For one last time.
So she's not going to give any to her husband before she dies?
That wasn't part of the question. That was.
Hold on. She sound like this might be okay. She sound like this might be okay in her books because this should be like a hell no. It's supposed to be an automatic fuck no.
I see what I see now, says the blind man. But is that what's your answer though? I need to know the answer to this shit.
Honestly, that would not be my dying request.
Well, I mean, I know that you like.
Hold on, but flip that to this your wife, right?
Yeah, it's my wife.
Yeah. Flip it to that being. What if that was Rock's? What if that was Rock's last request? Let's flip it from flip it to Rock.
Yo,
saying that was it.
That's a hell no.
There it is. See.
Why are you trying
would you still take care of him or you out? Because we said we out. Like if this was to happen to me or Rock said he out, I'm out. Might not be at the funeral. I don't know.
Here's what I said, Michelle.
What?
Because it said, the man's dying wife asked if she could sleep, have sex with her ex one last time. So I said, if that's me, I'm just telling you, I'm gonna knock down your mama. I'm gonna hit your mom up. Since you want to go have sex with the ex, I'm gonna hit your mom up because I'm petty like that. You know that.
Yeah, that's.
She said interesting.
Interesting.
Right,
hey, come on, but come on. If she shit that's interesting for somebody to say that. I mean, if somebody was to come to you with this, hey, you got to take it too. You got to take it in the chin too. You know what I'm saying? We both gonna be some we gonna both be in our feelings.
Thank you, dear.
Goodbye.
Bye. All right.
Yeah, man. We both gotta be messed up off of this.
Yeah. It's she said hell no, can't happen. I listen.
No, it's funny when you change it. See, I like to flip stuff to where you gotta actually make because when you put it on them, when you flip it the other way, fuck no.
Can't happen.
Hey man, Kyrie Irving back on the court. I'm standing for freedom. There's nobody that's enslaving me, man. Just think about Kyrie, man, back on the court, man. We talked about Kyrie.
So here's the deal, bro. Let's not get it twisted at all. Whatsoever. If it wasn't for the fact that the New York Yankees were starting their season, Kyrie would still be on the bench. This whole, listen, I'm proud of the dude, meaning like, hey, you stood your ground, but let's keep it real. You stood your ground, but it only changed because hockey and baseball. Okay.
Actually, I see. I'm not following it as closely as you might see, but yeah, that's the reason. That's why the reason. Yeah,
that's the reason.
That's fucked up.
That's the reason.
That's
ain't got shit Kyrie he ain't part of the decision making whatsoever. Nobody in New York, no one in Mayor Adams' office said the word Kyrie. They said the Yankees, the season is in jeopardy, and if you got people already in the stands, why not let them play baseball? And they said, yeah, you're right. We can't mess up baseball.
Cause they had to fuck. Yeah, you're right. Cause they would have had to. They probably didn't give a fuck about hockey.
They didn't give a fuck about.
Yeah, they give a fuck about hockey, but
it was baseball, bro. It was baseball.
Actually, man, I didn't even think about this shit. I actually thought baseball probably wasn't gonna get played this year too. So they probably didn't work.
Baseball. Yeah. They ain't letting that. Number one, baseball is dying as it is. This probably would have hurt it, even further. But this is baseball. New York they're not trying to let the Yankees not play. They're not trying to, ruin that. This isn't a Kyrie victory. He just happened to be wrapped up in it. Consolation prize. All right, Kyrie, you can go ahead and play.
He still was playing though, even though it was honestly it'd be crazy. It is a dumb rule. It didn't make sense because people. The funny thing is, people can come, from other cities,
right,
and not be, because Bradley Beal ain't, he don't have the vaccination.
Right,
he played there, but it didn't make sense why they would do. I mean, it was a dumb.
How and why are you letting someone from a visiting team play in the arena I can't play in?
Right.
I can sit on the bench,
and you can sit in the bench with all the people. No mask, touch, play.
The whole thing was stupid. The whole thing was stupid.
It was stupid. I mean, we actually pissed. We pissed Sims off. Sims actually said he was out somewhere, man. Sims was like on a fucking vacation or something, man. Like
I saw him and Shane or something out there.
Yeah, but he when we was fucking with him with the Kyrie, we was saying this shit is Muhammad Ali.
Right.
You could piss Sims off quick. I messed around and said that at night, he'll probably pop on, man. But yeah, I mean, it was a dumb rule, man. And yeah, he trying to, I mean, shit. If he really was about it, he just wouldn't have played. He'd be like, you know what? I ain't playing at all, man. But he definitely was playing, and they not doing much of shit anyway, man. We got a couple of more things, man, before we get out of there. This shit right here is I just happened to run into this today, so I'm kind of gonna be looking at this live with you.
Okay.
Sore loser.
Fucking kidding me!
¿Qué pasó? Se metió un nene.
Gotta expand that. We can't.
Oh damn, my bad. I'm looking at the. Let me go back on that.
Oh.
Fucking kidding me!
¿Qué pasó? Se metió un nene.
My man might as well just run right out of the trap.
So supposedly this dude was getting cut off in this race, and he just had he's had enough of. I mean, it's not called for, but so
ain't no fight in the track, man.
Yeah. I'm just saying it. I ain't justifying it, but I'm just saying it just like that. And then I mean, it looked like he did sped up to get that punch off because dude, I looked like he was smoking him a little bit. What's up? So yeah, man, you said it's no fighting in track and field. Is you froze? Oh, I thought you. Yeah.
No. You know what? This actually just popped up in my feed. It
did?
Yeah, it just popped up in my feed.
That's funny how I show the shit and it pops up in your feed, man. That's crazy.
I swear the stuff is, I don't trust the phone. Yeah. I don't trust the phone. And at night, I plug this up so you can't see. I was never that person.
Yeah, man. But supposedly the dude was got in front of him.
So then you know what? Push him. Give him the elbow out as you're passing him.
It said the runner in first, then pushed the athlete in the black to get him out of the way. In response, the athlete chased down the runner and punched him from behind. According to the witnesses, the runner in first, then pushed the athlete in black to get him out the way. So he pushed him. Dang. I mean, I don't see. Yeah, the video don't show it.
Will Smith.
That's crazy, man.
You see what Will Smith done started?
Yeah.
People just walking around smacking people now.
Yeah, that's the new shit now, man.
You know how things be trending, right? This is the new trend.
But Chris got him a special, don't he? Chris got him on. He going. And people want that.
There's a video out now. Because he's on tour. He's been on tour. And he goes, you know what? If you expected me to say something about it, I ain't got nothing to say right now. He goes, listen, I had this show booked already, so I got jokes written. He goes, but when I will, and I'll be serious, and it will be funny, but I will be addressing it.
Oh yeah, he definitely gonna address it. That's what comedians do, man. They that's how they get some of that shit out, man. That's like a way to express.
Oh, it's therapy.
Yeah. Hold on, let me get this this video you sent me because I actually got to look at it a little bit.
Was done. She wanted a 3-day wedding. I had to buy 3 separate dresses, get alterations done. She wanted specific hairstyles for every day and shoes. It all came to about $700, right? In March, my hair started to come out like in chunks, so I made the difficult choice to cut my hair. I told the bride about this like 2 weeks before the wedding. She seemed completely fine with it. The following week, she came over and was just talking about my haircut and said how she was a little concerned, but ultimately it was fine or whatever. The next day, I get this message. This was 3 days before the wedding, so I sent her and her husband an invoice to reimburse me for the things I bought for the wedding. And one of the dresses was invoiced to reimburse me for the things I bought for the wedding. And
so it says, after our recent conversations, I'd like to remind you of my boundaries. I've been very accommodating and very graceful, but I can't allow you to disrespect me. As you know, my wedding has been something I've dreamed of for many years. Husband and I invested a lot of money into the video and photos of this day. And as we reflect on this day and the further, we want to see our vision reflected in the memory. Since I asked each of you to be bridesmaids in 2019, I've been very clearly and to communicate my request. The timing of your decision to cut your hair and not income of any events is very upsetting to me. I would have felt respected if you had communicated with me more than a week prior to the wedding so we could have worked together to find a collaborative solution. Your inconsistencies have concerned me, and while I sympathize with your health concerns, I'm not willing to compromise my vision to accommodate you or anyone else when you have informed me in advance that we could have found a better solution. Since this is something you can no longer fully commit to, I need you to please step down from participating in my wedding. Damn. Wow.
I'm just saying.
this was 3 days before the wedding, so I sent her and her husband an invoice to reimburse me for the things I bought for the wedding. And one of the dresses was in her possession still. Didn't hear back from either of them, so I took them to court. I was told I was selfish and inconsistent. I had worked hours to surprise her with a surprise bridal shower after the bachelor party. Spent days upon days helping her with wedding details. She asked me to help her tone up before the wedding. I sent her a personalized fitness program and went with her to the gym to help her tone up. So am I the peach hole for taking her to court when she kicked me out of the wedding, cost me all this money, all for cutting my hair because of health reasons? That's today's submission. My verdict is absolutely not. She should be taken to court. Nothing else, for being a bad friend and selfish person. That's my decision, and it sticks.
Hey.
I agree with her, bro. I agree. Yeah. Yo, you go, her hair falling out. She made, number one, it's not taking the focus off of you, the bride.
Right.
Right? Nobody's there to see the bridemaid. They're there to see the bride and groom.
Right.
And that's your friend, particularly that you have in your wedding party. And you worried about, what are you worried about?
That's not your friend, man.
That's not your friend. She was a number as far as how many people she wanted in her party. That's what that was.
But she probably never really fucked with her like that. But she also brought shit to the table. Like, I guess she's a fitness person.
Training,
yeah. Yeah, she has something. She's a nutritionist. I mean, it's something she could do that she can give her. Yeah. But she never really fucked with her like that because you wouldn't kick your friend out. You wouldn't kick your friend out unless your like one of your groomsmen decide to put on like a dress or some shit or something. Like, what if you about to get married and your groomsmen just like show up in a dress? And
my deal is you don't throw out a bridesmaid unless she done hit your man. That's the only viable thing.
Yeah. It's gotta be something.
Just horrible timing for that. Yeah. Pay that woman. Give her money.
She should get her money, right?
Yeah.
She probably be up. She probably end up on one of those judge shows, man, that everybody has. A show.
I want to see on Judge Mathis. Now, you told me, young lady. he's a who?
Yeah, Judge Mathis, man. That's the dude. He catch you. Judge Mathis catch you on the lie. That's when he get you. He'll set you up. Get that lie. Hey, man, check this out with Tyson, man. I just happened to stumble into this shit today, man.
Oh, I saw that too.
Yeah, I just stumbled into this shit. So I just kind of...
I'm trying to upgrade my stairs.
Yeah.
All I need is shoot. What are you doing? All I need is shoot. Hey, can I get a favor, bro? Hey, Cam, get out of here. Mike. Hey, what the fuck are you doing, man? Get the fuck up out of here. I'm not playing with you. Get up out of here, bro. Hey, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm joking, man. How are you?
This motherfucker pulls out.
You see who ain't jumping though? You see who's not jumping though, right?
All right.
There you go. New York. No, Brownsville. Excuse me. Hey. Shalom. There it is. I don't play like that, man. Fuck that. Mike, hey, Cam, you good. You a sucker. You a bitch ass. You great shot from everybody. Salute. Hey, you good.
Here's what you notice though.
You just know it.
Hey, thank you, Mike. Give it up for Mike.
Here's what you notice though. On that second take with the tall dude, tall dude didn't approach him no more. I ain't mad at him. At him. I'm just saying. First, before you protecting Mike.
But here's the thing, man. Damn, yo, you could get killed.
Like that. Like that.
Tyson could have just been shot. You know what I'm saying?
What I was saying though, if you noticed when the gun came out, everybody was scattering.
Tyson chilling. Yo. Like that motherfucker. This shit ain't phasing him at all. But I'm just saying, man, it's that easy, man. To just like
listen. Who was the damn actress or singer? There was a singer, bro. Same kind of scenario where Tyson, the way he's sitting, I think she was an American Idol thing or something like that. And some fan came up, pop, just shot her. Killed her. It's that fast, bro. It's that fast.
It's that fast and that simple. Dude, actually, shit, all we know, he probably went out and shot somebody that night because he just, you know what I'm saying, like shit, and then they let him go. Like, I don't know what's the, I don't know if this just was a street, it was a street, bump. Because that shit, you get away with shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like in the little street scope, you'll get away with this type of shit if you don't get shot or something like that. But it ain't like they call the police on. Like this motherfucker got out. Like it ain't like they held him down and shit to they called the cops and shit. Then Mike just chilling like that motherfucker different. Mike a different dude, bro. that motherfucker different, yo. That's the one dude that I ain't fighting.
That's my point, man. When I look at life now, bro. The person I used to be, the hothead I used to be, like just fight because I love to fight. That ain't me no more, man, because it's no more of this. It's no more of this. Cats don't want to catch these no more. Cats would rather go to jail for life than to take an ass beating or fight. And it baffles me. I joked on online because everybody keyboard warriors online, so it was a sports blog, and I said something to do because he kept being disrespectful. I was like, my man, it ain't nothing for me to hop on a plane and come to Atlanta. And my man said, you come to Atlanta, I'm gonna shoot you. I was like, you won.
Hold on, man. But you just was talking shit, man. What made you say that? What made you talk shit like that? I mean, you just was talking shit.
We were just going back and forth with stuff. He was being disrespectful, just calling me out my name, all kind of stuff. And I'm like, my man, it really is nothing for me to jump on an airplane and come to Atlanta, bro. I will fuck you up.
Hey, yo, let me ask you a question though, yo. Straight up, you think he meant that shit?
Yeah,
he meant that shit.
Yeah. And hence, I didn't fly to Atlanta.
Let's go pop you.
But that's what it is now, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Nobody want to fight. What my man say in Friday, you got to be good with these. You don't need a gun. But that's what it is. Everybody now, this age, and I can't even say age. Because I just saw a video, which I should have sent you, where a MTA dude got pushed. He was in a little fight with a customer or whatever you want to call him. He pushed dude. My man fell backwards. My man gets up, pulls out his gun. Now, here's why he's going to jail, I would say, because the separation, the guy's like leaving, walking down the stairs. My man gets to the top of the stairs, and all you hear is pow, 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 pow. Shot him, dead. Now, this is an old man. So it's everybody. It's everybody. No one wants to fight. Everyone wants to kill. I'm not trying to go to jail for nobody, bro. I'm not trying to go to jail for nobody. I'm not going to jail. I can't. And that's what stops me from killing someone. Because I ain't gonna front. I've had dreams of killing people. But what stops me is I do not want to go to jail for life. I'm not going to jail for life for nobody.
You don't want that. You don't want that conversation. 25 years to life. You don't want the judge saying that shit, yo. Like that's just some shit I just don't ever want to hear, man. Like, yeah, man. 25 years. You know they sit in this court. Yeah, just like, what you mean? Fuck you mean 25? You know what I'm saying? Like when you might just lose it. You might Will Smith out that. You know what I'm saying?
No. What's my Lorenz Tate, Dead Presidents?
Yeah. What the fuck you mean 25? Yeah, he threw the
cheat. Get him out of the court. Fuck you.
I can't. I went to war for this fucking country. Yeah. He lost it. Like that's some real shit. Like I think. I mean, whoever thought it to writing that was actually some shit.
That's real shit.
Yeah.
Yo,
25 years.
Dude, I get lost in YouTube a lot, and part of what I get lost in is watching people get sentenced, right? And seeing their emotional, seeing their life. This one chick, it's a life sentence. You weren't breathing all heavy when you killed that man.
Yeah,
tough dogs in the courtroom.
Now I be looking at those what's the show where they be showing the killings and shit. First 48. I be watching that a lot. I be on that shit because it's just amazing how they break these cases and then how people people roll on each other quick.
Boom.
Quick.
I was just about to say. This is why. The secret to it, any crime you do that shit by yourself.
Yeah.
Don't have nobody involved.
No, but you also see how dumb motherfuckers is too. Because they always, I mean, honestly, if you watching these shows, they basically trying to get you at the crime scene.
Oh yeah.
And if you shut the fuck up,
that's it.
If you shut the fuck up, like you just go to motherfucking, you take that 3rd degree murder. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a whole. The higher the degree, the more time.
Yeah, it's about
shut the fuck up.
That's what it is.
I'm going in that bitch like this. Like I ain't saying shit. I'm just.
I had a criminal situation, man, many years back. But I had always a friend of mine's an attorney, and I called before I knew the cops were coming, and she said, "Don't say a word.
Shut the fuck up."
She goes, "Don't say your name.
Don't put yourself nowhere. Just go ahead and do that lawyer shit." It's like motherfuckers that say with the lawyer, just go ahead and I'm just gonna talk to my lawyer. Fuck that.
Yep. And she says, "Don't say a word." She goes, "They're gonna be nice to you."
Do you know such and such? Yeah, I was. There you go. I was at the baseball game.
Yep.
There it is. Now,
there it is.
You didn't put yourself somewhere.
You put yourself at the scene of a crime.
Yeah.
Right.
So
she goes, "They're gonna ask you questions. Not a word."
Was you there?
I said, "Do I say I plead the 5th?" She goes, "That's about the only thing you say. Don't you say lawyer.
Talk to me.
Yep. So I did that, and it worked out. Everything worked out. But she was right. I was listening to everything dudes were saying. They were trying everything. to put it on. And I ain't do
so
it.
Where you was at? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But I don't even know why they even. I mean, to be honest, I don't even know why they do show those type of shows anyway. Because I mean, it's like they're giving you an insight on the shit they do.
But you just
the motherfuckers still, and the funny thing, motherfuckers still do it anyway.
Stupid.
Yeah, motherfuckers still do it anyway. Yeah, like people did. I just ain't. Yeah, you like they just need you to say one thing to cross it up, and that's it. They already know. The motherfuckers already know what they asking you anyway. They just want to see what you want to say.
Yep, they got it. What it is you got to prove it, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Prove it. Don't help them prove it.
Yeah, because most of the time they only have witnesses and shit. But a motherfucker that said,
to this day, man. To this day, the cop said, "So you ain't gonna say a word. You don't have anything to say." And I didn't nod my head. I didn't do anything. I kind of like just blank stared at him. And he was like, "All right, that's it." Walked away. Lawyer came. Everything got resolved. I got released.
I shot him to protect myself. There
Right.
it is.
Yeah. See what happened? What happened was this. Nah, you know what happened. Shut up. Shut up.
The fuck up.
There's a couple of lawyers on YouTube, right? It's called Shut the Fuck Up Friday. Is what it is, where my man says, you know, they raided a marijuana dispensary or something like that, and people were in there, and they can't prove what you're doing in there. They can't prove it. So we had one client who we always tell, shut the fuck up, and that person got released. And they were actually the motherfucking capo. They were El Chapo type person. Right. But because he shut the fuck up, he got let loose, while other people who didn't shut the fuck up got locked up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about your mouth, man.
But going back to what I said, man, do your crime or buy your lonely, because cats will give. As much as everybody talk about the no snitch, I'm not a this and I'm not a snitch, I'm not a rat.
And I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, man. A lot of times, even looking at that shit, you do some dumb shit. You do some dumb shit during the day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Motherfuckers, yeah, you know, there'll be motherfuckers on there that, you know, that they blur it out like a motherfucker don't know who they are. You know, people that's from your area. Like I don't give a fuck who you are from
right.
You know, from I'm in DC.
Right.
I don't fuck about nobody in Memphis. But somebody in Memphis, no. That's Terry. That's Terry.
Yeah.
That's just fuck. That's Terry. I see. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, you would do some. They do a lot of dumb shit, man. You'll be at the 7-Eleven or you'll be at a store, like you'll do dumb shit. You'll go in the store and get shit. I mean, it's people. It be people going into It was a motherfucker that we seen recently. They had threw 2 bodies in the water and shit, and it was a dude and the girl. So they threw the body in the water, but they bought all the equipment from like one of the stores, and they found that shit. I seen this shit recently. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And they got the serial numbers, and then they got the motherfuckers in the stores buying the shit. They actually took the weight off of the dude, and they was able to find them buying all that shit at one time. The woman signed the shit. You know, she swiped it with their card, and that's it. Dumb shit.
Stupid. So here's my when you say dumb shit, right? Now I'm just thinking now as a criminal. Why am I using my card?
Right.
To buy shit. That right there in itself. Why am I not going to the ATM? Here's why. And here's the why. Because I'm going to get charged $5 fee at the ATM. That's why they didn't go to the ATM. I'll just put it on my card. I want to avoid the $5 fee. Right? Stupid. Go get.
Why you using your phone? Why you using your phone?
Right. Why are you?
That shit. Just like you said. Just like you said with the phone. That shit. Motherfuckers got messages talking about shit. They texting this person. Like, hold on, you ain't texting. Hold on. The fuck. 11:30. They pull up all your shit. So I'm just saying, it's actually hard to do that shit.
Pinpoint where you standing.
And see the motherfuckers that are actually good at doing it. It's people that's good at doing this shit. I don't think you just do that shit off of impulse. Like a lot of people do shit off of impulse. Like this motherfucker pissed me off. I'm gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, man, I think with death, man, with killing somebody, you can listen. There's a lot of unsolved murders.
No, it is, but it ain't. But
a lot of unsolved murders.
But that shit ain't from people that just do that shit. It's from people that it just like swiping your card, using your phone. It's so much shit that's gonna put a track on you. Getting gas, being on E.
Yep.
That's another thing to get motherfuckers like, yeah, I wasn't nowhere. They got you at the gas station pumping gas at 11 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much shit. You got to have that shit. And you gotta
be Dexter. You gotta be Dexter. You gotta be on point with yours. You gotta have the plastic down on the sheet, on the ground. You can't have DNA, nothing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You can't. Yeah, you can't be running out of gas. You can't. You definitely can't be running out of gas. You can't be on the side of town that you don't. You at home. So again, you at home. So why you across town at 10:14? So it's like
it's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I don't break rules. I'm done. I'm an old man now. I'm in the barn, as they say. I'm in the barn.
Yeah, man. All right, man. That's the show for tonight, man. Fuck your opinion.
Yes, sir.
We talking about murder shit.
Do your dirt all by your lonely.
Do that shit by yourself, but think that shit out, yo. Like I said, don't be. I mean, I ain't trying to tell you, but I'm not saying, man. They got this shit on.
Before we pop, man. There's again, I get fascinated with YouTube. I am fascinated by, and I used to think like how people so crazy, hyped over serial killers. My serial killer that is in my brain at all times is Richard Kalinsky, man. This dude was the Iceman, is what he was called. He was like a hitman, but then he just started murdering cats. This dude was, again, he did his dirt all by his lonely. The only reason why he got caught was he popped the wrong person. Kuklinski. I said that's his last name, Kuklinski. Look him up. They had a movie after him. Like Manson, that stuff don't fascinate me. This dude, cool, calm, level-headed, could be your neighbor, dude. You know what I'm saying? But he kill your ass.
He kill you. He pop you.
Kill your ass.
And why? The person he popped, it was the wrong person. It was a cop or something. Or?
Yep. So it was just and they were watching him because they wasn't sure if he was doing it or not. But then that just confirmed everything. They surrounded him in New Jersey, took him right in, and he actually dumped the body where I think that's probably why I'm fascinated. He dumped the body around here in Rockland County where I live. So I've always wondered, like, he would put, and the thing was that they called him the Iceman because he would freeze them, so you couldn't tell the time of death, and then he dump them, and when they find it, they don't know, was this person killed today? Were they killed 10 years ago, 20 years ago? He had that kind of ruthlessness to him.
Oh, that's what's up. Damn.
Yeah, man. Look him up, the Iceman. Look him up.
Iceman. I'm checking it out.
I don't know if you remember back in the day, HBO used to do these, series. He was one of them. Interview with the Iceman. Cool, calm, collected, bro. You would not even think this dude was a killer.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, YouTube can get you though. It's all type
of
shit.
And then when I go down the rabbit hole with YouTube, I always end up at with wrestling. That's what I end up with. I don't know what you end up with. I go through all types of different stuff to watch. The next thing you know, I'm watching The Rock give people's elbow.
Oh, okay. You all wrestling? You all wrestling like that, man?
Yeah.
Me too, man. I'm wrestling too, man.
It's not anymore though.
I still watch it. I keep up with it to the point like WrestleMania this weekend, but yeah, I'm still on it, man.
My son is still on it. Me and my son vibed with it early in life, but he kept going with the tradition. I don't know what happened with me. I think once The Rock left, and I can't even say The Rock. Once the Attitude Era left,
it got PG. It got PG, man.
It got PG. You can't cut yourself. No blading. Stuff like that didn't appeal. I didn't appeal to the little
Nah, man, it's like the old NWA. It's just the old NWA stuff, man. Like that stuff used to be worldwide. All that stuff used to be
right.
Like it was like that shit was boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and they wasn't selling it. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't selling it short. And then the bad guy was the bad guy.
Yeah. That's where I started going to NWA shows. Chief.
If you see a bad guy, he was bad. Like in real life, like motherfuckers tell you fuck you.
I saw Chief Wahoo McDaniel smack the taste out of a woman's mouth because she spit on him as he was coming down the arena. He smacked this woman so hard, her glasses flew, she flew. So back in the day, for me, I didn't think wrestling was fake.
Nah, you did. That's what I'm saying, because it's just like they didn't, and then they used to keep that shit to the vest. I mean, they start see now. It's like even with this murder shit we're talking about. They telling you like, all right, this is how this happened. But now they telling you. But back in the day, you ain't know. Hold up, this shit. What the fuck,
dude? When I moved up here from South Carolina, I had not heard of what grade would I have been in? Oh, I was in 9th grade. I was 9th grade, man. And my dad said, "Oh, they got a wrestling team up here." They got a what? I perked up. They got what? So he goes, "Yeah, they got a wrestling team, football team, going through all the sports." I'm like, okay. So I made sure, I want to try this wrestling thing. I think of 4. I could put a motherfucker in a sleeper hole. My man, I got to wrestling practice. We all sitting on the mat. I'm sitting there scoping out the gym. I'm looking at the bleachers. And I'm like, yeah, I'll jump off the bleacher and I'll hit him with an elbow. Yo. Because there was kids that went first, right? Kids were going first. And when I tell you that coach better be glad that he didn't pick me first, because
you was going up, you was macho man and like a motherfucker out there.
I was looking. I saw a chair. I was like, yo.
You was going there. Yeah, you was going there. But see, but understand, you thought that shit like it wasn't no.
I thought that's what it was, man.
They sold that shit, man.
Yes.
It was sold. And like I said, a bad guy he was bad guy in real life. You see him? Fuck you.
Yep.
Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. Now you see him and you be like, damn, I thought he was. He's a great guy.
He's a cool dude. Yeah.
But bad motherfucker would do whatever. They would cheat. They was a coward. Like the bad guy used to be like a coward. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you don't get nothing good. But yeah, they just started changing it, man. But WWE did that shit, man. They had the shades of gray. Shades of gray. That's what changed that straight up bad guy.
Absolutely. All right, my dude.
All right, man. Appreciate
you,
man. Hey,
folks,
share the stream. We out. Sure. Thank y'all for checking us out. I mean, I'm gonna replay this motherfucker the next 2 or 3 days. So just know this episode gonna be on. All right, man. We out.